So that was pretty much a battle, except the battle was fought with words as opposed to blasters and lightsabers. So we got a net dark side shift. That's alright. It's probably because we sort of stood our ground on the whole fact that going to war was the right thing to do, and that hesitation was going to lead to more ruin than simply making a choice. The Jedi just wanted to stick around and do nothing. And we weren't going to have that. Anyway, we got our weapons back. I don't think there's any loot in there. I'm going to go ahead and explore the place. I'm going to try to find our companions.
Why have you approached me?
I'm looking for a fight now. So there's like a handmaiden battle circle, but it's completely unarmed. And my character has 8 strength. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm just going to skip it on this playthrough. I was planning in the future possibly to do a dark side playthrough where I do unarmed. This is actually pretty good. 7 defense and 7 dex bonus. Damn. See if we can give that to Atten or something. So we're just going through looting all the stuff. Oh, that's interesting. It's just a map, I guess. Your behavior core. They didn't memory wipe you, did they? Look, I'm just glad I found you. Hold on. What information are you talking about? Your entire memory? That must have taken some time. Well, you can fill me in later. Let me get you out of there first. Alright, join us on the Ebon Hawk when we're ready to leave. Interesting. So it sounds like T3 found something. Something that could potentially be very helpful to us. We'll find out more about that later. For now, let's continue looting. I'm gonna steal all of Atris' stuff. That frigid bitch. I think Atten and Kreia are in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's Baldur as well.
Did you find what you came for?
That depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
The woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the Council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Atris plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground.
Indeed.
Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force.
Aren't the handmaiden students?
No. Her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
Did you try to use Jedi mind tricks on them?
Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when
there is nothing to be gained. She says, right after she invaded the mind of Atten. Although I guess in that case there was technically something to be gained. Now she has Atten under her thumb. She means me harm. No. Well, there's nothing to be gained talking here.
Very well. Let us depart.
Is Atten okay? He looks out cold.
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Well, he can sleep on the ship. Let's go.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
There's nothing to apologize for. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
Not now. No telling who might be listening.
Of course, General. If you wish, I may travel with you or join you at the ship.
Just go to the ship. Meet me at the ship and prep it for launch. We're leaving as soon as we can.
Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
The two party members left are Atten and Kreia. Baldur will meet you at the Evanhawk. Alright. Influence gain, light side, very good. Getting pretty close to the top. Nice. Let's talk to Atten.
Hey. You're back with us. We were just on our way to rescue you from those ghost women when, we got locked up.
Are you okay? You look a little disoriented.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine. How did things go with the Jedi here? Are you all done?
So to speak. We need to leave, so let's go. Oh, they want us out now.
Things went that well, huh? You make friends wherever you go, don't you?
Until the galaxy runs out of people, yes.
Well, that's encouraging. Nothing like a steady stream of people who hate us or want to kill us to keep the heart pumping.
You've done enough, Atten. You can go if you want. Kreia's like, Let's see what he says.
I was just complaining. I'm with you until things start going better for you. We need to stick together, you know? And who knows? I might be able to help you out of a tight spot at some point.
Thanks, Atten. I appreciate it.
Hey. Don't mention it. It's my pleasure.
Enough talk. We need to keep moving. Kreia knows.
Let us keep moving. There are...
Alright, let's go. Alright, just gonna keep looting, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Gotta loot first, though. I think that place is empty. Just one more room. This is the battle circle here. Which, like I said, I'm gonna be skipping. Just gonna go ahead and turn on the speed boost. Hopefully make this a little faster. There we go. Oh, here we go.
Say the word.
Something to loot. Anything good? Come on. Nope.
I hear you.
Force pike. Nothing. Oh, here we go. Probably another force pike.
Pure Bazak.
Zerka defensive gauntlets and parts. What do these do? Defense bonus? Eh.
What is it?
Alright, one more room.
I hear you.
And one more container.
I hear you.
Alright.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
Yes.
Alright, I think that's it. Looks like it. There's nothing over here. So let's just go ahead and head to the Evanhawk, I suppose. Not gonna bother talking to these people. T3 is waiting on us, and so is Baldur. We don't want to leave him hanging. Hey, there's some containers in here to loot. Well, just one it looks like. Nothing good. Well, pretty much nothing good. Alright, let's get out of here. It's the loading ramp to the Evanhawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the Telos Polar Academy for good. Alright.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Breep to deet, reap, bo reap. What's wrong with T3? Slow down, I didn't catch that first part. You downloaded Atris's archives?
What is the machine saying?
He said there was a holo record of my trial in Atris's records.
We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
You've called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
The truth is, the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Take it, bitches. If you can.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code, and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There is still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Interesting.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Those last few moments after my trial, I had no idea. Keep searching the archives. There may be information in there. Atris has a list of the missing Jedi? Sure, display it. Dantooine, Nar Shaddaa, Onderon, Korriban, and Telos, of course. Dweet. Those Jedi were on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
Very
It is
strange.
no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
We may have no choice. Those Jedi know what happened to me.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
It was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
I don't want anything of the Jedi.
The lightsaber isn't always a weapon of the Jedi, General. You don't need me to tell you that. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
I disagree. With the Jedi enclaves all destroyed, I don't know where to get the parts.
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Alright then, what do you need? What do we need? Or since when did you become an expert on lightsabers?
I spent a lot of time around Jedi during the war. None of them would let me take their lightsaber apart, but I did learn about their construction. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
Okay, not gonna happen.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
I think this is like a riff on KOTOR 1 where Pazak, you're always forced to go first and such.
Yeah? How many credits?
And the computer cheats.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head.
Looks like Atnas learning to speak droid.
Well, whatever you call that thing on your head.
I thought he didn't know how to when we were on Paragus. Wasn't he like a little weirded
if
out
I'm
about
mean
how
to
we
you,
could
it's
understand
because
it?
I care.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Utility droids tend to have a habit toward developing personality quirks.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Don't worry, Baldur probably knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started.
He probably knows what he's doing.
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot.
It looks like he did.
I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Received a permanent +2 bonus to his constitution. Very nice. Alright, that's all of the conversations and cutscenes. So, from this point forward, we basically have a choice about where we want to go. I think I'm going to head to Nar Shaddaa first, honestly. That's usually where I go first. But, I mean, we can go to any of these 4 planets. Korriban, I think, is the last planet. I think it goes Nar Shaddaa, and then Dantooine, then Onderon, and then Korriban. I think that's the most optimal route, so that's probably what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video over here, or I'm going to stop the recording here. Next time we will... I think I'm going to head to Nar Shaddaa. I might do Dantooine, but it's probably going to be Nar Shaddaa, so... I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching, and Halcyon out.